Okay, guys, part two for this recording. I guess I can only go 5 minutes. Like I was saying, the air filters run about $12 or $13 a piece. And, we just do that ourselves. And the cabin air filter, if you watch videos on YouTube, they show you how to change your own cabin air filter. I get those. They're basically original equipment manufacturer cabin air filters that come highly rated from the reviews on Amazon. And I think I paid like $10 or $12 for my cabin air filter, maybe 15. Whereas Honda wants to charge you 25 bucks and then like $25 to $35 labor. So all in all, the car, we've been very happy with it. The only thing that's a little scary is that we got this little, it wasn't really a recall notice. It was just a notice that if our Insight starts to have excessive oil change, that we need to take it to the dealership for a 1,000 mile burn test. And what it is they fill the oil up, you drive it 1,000 miles, you bring it back, and if the car has burned more than a quart of oil within 1,000 miles, then they end up doing an engine rebuild or an upper head rebuild or piston rebuild, whatever you want to call it. The problem with this is I've been hearing horror stories from people saying their car was just a shade under a quart or is right at a quart every 1,000 miles. Guys, if you're burning 3 quarts of oil and 3,000 miles in a car like this, you're going to start having issues with your emissions controls, your O2 sensors, your catalytic converter is going to get destroyed because it's throwing so much garbage down your tailpipe. So I'm not happy that Honda just hasn't done a recall on all the cars and just said, hey, if your car's burned a half a quart of oil in 1,000 miles. Me personally, I don't want to be in that kind of a situation where the dealer could be maybe overfilling the engine so that it's just barely burning a quart of oil every 1,000 miles, because to me that's not healthy. Okay, I've got a 2001 Jeep Cherokee XJ with 187,000 miles on it that does not use a drop of oil. So to me that's not healthy, but that's just kind of the status on it. Now, our car has not been burning that oil at all, and I've been checking it weekly. Right now we're at 2,500 miles since our last oil change, and it's just barely below full. So I think our car is going to be okay. What it was is they used a really soft material on the piston rings in the engine that allow the engine to have better efficiency, better gas mileage. But the problem with that is that those rings start to wear out as early as 40 to 50,000 miles. So if we start having major oil issues, burning oil in this car, I will let you guys know. But right now we're okay. And if Honda gives me any kind of runaround with this 1,000 mile test, if it's burning, if that dipstick is dry when I take it in there, or it's burning a quart of oil and they're not working with me, I'm going to let you guys know on YouTube, because there are slews and slews of complaints online about Honda not taking care of their customers, where they sold a car where they knew it had inferior materials and they did that in the engine. And now they're fessing up to it, they're fixing it, but you can't tell me their engineers didn't think that those rings would potentially wear out early. I mean, come on, they design F1 cars. They're Honda Motor Corps. I'm sure they're smarter than that, but maybe they're not. I don't know. So we'll let you guys know. But in the end, guys, if you're looking for a very efficient car that's reliable, that's comfortable, it's fairly quiet, seats are just a little bit on the hard side, do consider getting one of these. It does get really good crash test ratings all the way around. It's got a dozen airbags in it. I mean, the thing is amazing. Good crumple zones. I consider it a safe car for being a small car. It's not as light as you might think it is. So anyway, I apologize for the train. So there you go, guys. That's my little part two of the update on the Honda Insight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, it's one of those little cars that you just don't see a ton of around anymore, but you can pick up for a really good price. So do consider getting yourself one. Like I said, watch out for the blind spots. Definitely find out about the history of the engine before you buy. If it hasn't had that rebuild and you got 100,000 miles, be very wary that if it's burning oil, you're going to have some problems. So anyway, guys, just thought I'd let you know. Okay, that's my little rant and rave about the 2013 Honda Insight. So thanks for joining us today, guys. I want you to take care, have fun, be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.